Are these real protesters or are they getting paid?
Members were sent to the Broadview ICE facility this week, and this morning, protest there is growing by the minute.
Our Asal Razai is live there right now, and Asal, you saw some protesters detained. What's happened in the last hour or so?
Yeah, Dana, Audrina, we saw multiple escalations here, and I will say we started our morning on the other side of the facility on Beach Street, where that temporary fence is, and we saw protesters there, and then quickly at about 7:15, that area cleared out as police were telling protesters to disperse, and then a large crowd of protesters ended up in this area. 4 arrests we saw, guys, happen on this side within the last hour, and we'll show you video of those moments where we saw those clashes happen. It started when about 5 or 6 protesters locked arms and stepped right onto the other side of the concrete barriers, really right in front of state police and sheriff's deputies. And that's when officers moved in full force, took down multiple people, arrested 4 people, 2 people directly on the ground where that clash happened, and then we saw them take away 2 other people and detain them a little further down from this shot that you're looking at right now.
So when you take a look at these people, and just to add some additional context, I grew up in this village of Broadview. This village has no more than 7,800 people in its population, 68% black. A lot of them are baby boomers and are retired. I still know hundreds of people who live in this village. So when I'm looking at these individuals who are out here at this facility, and I drove by it recently, these are not local individuals. These are not residents of Broadview who are going out and protesting. So I have to ask myself, who has a 40-hour-a-week job that they're taking off time, going down here? The Mayor Katrina Thompson actually put a curfew and said people could only protest from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. because they had people out here 24 hours a day. Who are these protesters?
About 100 protesters out here right now in this designated free speech area, this protest area. It was a young man and an older gentleman that we saw Broadview police detained. They put them in handcuffs and kind of just sat them on those concrete barriers for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we overheard that they were not going to be booked. They were going to be released. I actually ended up walking past one of those protesters on my way back to this side, and that protester that was detained told me that he did receive a citation for refusing to disperse. That citation, he doesn't know how much it is. He doesn't know when the court date is. All he knew is that there is a court date on there, and then he made his way to this side to join the other protesters.